say, I've been living in a tent for a little while, and I actually liked it when it was cold, because it reminded me of what I was up against. Also, what homeless or domestic refugees are up against regularly on a everyday, and what that requires. And I found that I just enjoyed simple things, like a warm sleeping bag was enough, you know. And what I discovered was that I found out what didn't matter, the things that do not matter, and I got a chance to contemplate the things that don't matter, you know. And me talking a lot frequently does not matter, you know. If I listen more, I'll find out what matters to someone else, you know. And then things become very simple, you know. And if I shut up a little, I have a chance to actually find out where I can agree with someone else. My frustration has been, and I've been frustrated, I've had a really serious case of the buckets, you know, but then I realize I'm in the same spot again, and I'm just where I was when I first came in, and then I realize I just gotta listen more, you know. I gotta listen more, because I don't have a lot on all the wisdom, you know, and I respect the group and the wisdom in the group, and I appreciate that a lot.
And we're going to do one more, and then we're actually going to start the exercise. Thank you.
Kind of on the road to this idea of self-purification in the kind of era we're living in. For me, I think it's really taken an acknowledgement. It's taken an acknowledgement of myself and what parts of technology and infrastructure that my life actually depends on, that I don't even think about. The fact that, you know, I can go to a convenience store at any time and, you know, buy a bottle of water that was trucked in and has gone through various industrial processes to get where it is. For me, that was kind of my spiritual awakening, and put me into the direction that I want my life to go, and the way I want kind of our lives to go, for really not just focusing on the nonviolent aggression side, or the nonviolent resistance side, but on the innovative side, on the side of, well, what does a carbon neutral community look like? What does a self-sustaining community look like? And yeah, that's a big road, and it's really scary, but it's something that we all have to be mindful of, is that we can't really make a change if we are completely dependent on, you know, the things we're dependent on now, you know, cheap energy, you know, limitless electricity, all these things that we take for granted all the time.
So when we're talking about, and this is again a few people's perspective, and so this is where we get into that zone of we're not giving you answers, we're just trying to facilitate conversations. But potential places to look at when you're looking at individual and collective, introspection is confronting our fears, navigating our pain and our despair, being very honest about what a paradigm shift actually entails, and acknowledging our comfort zones and challenging ourselves, challenging our own limitations. So for this next bit, what I'm going to ask you to do is to find somebody that you don't know too well and sit across from them, and we're going to engage in a conversation. So I'm going to give you a few seconds right now to get up and find somebody that you don't know and pair up.